At 6'10", Porter Jr. is a major problem inside.
And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
You talk about a high-variance team. The Grizzlies keep you guessing, Coach.
Yeah, they do. They're young, brash, a ton of talent, and at times they've seemed poised to take over the West, but it hasn't happened yet.
Now here's Jackson, outside Morant. There's a screen. Morant missing again. Brooklyn with the ball, and this team has been unstoppable away from their own arena. Up there with some of the best road teams we've ever seen.
No question about that. It's hard enough to win in this league with the parity, but to do it away from your home floor and home fans, that's something to be proud of.
Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis' ball.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Outside Wells. Lets the three fly. The offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, it's so tough trying to keep Edey off the board. When he's being aggressive like this, he's a real wrecking ball.
Here's Dimon. So far, he's averaging 11 points a game. And here's MP from outside. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Jackson. Good, and the setup by Morant.
Well, this is why you get Jackson Jr. the ball inside. He has a good sense for how to capitalize down there.
Oh, nice shot by MP.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Outside Morant, beyond the arc. And it's MP with a rebound.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
And he banks in the layup. MP's got 8 points. There's 1:59 left in the first quarter of the game. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Pistons was simply terrific. He contributed 42 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. With the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Oh, great stuff, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Now here's Claxton. Still without a bucket. From deep, MP. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. 7-point differential. Last time they met was in Memphis.
And they want to avoid getting in foul trouble again. That's what really hurt them against this team last time.
Yeah, look, those careless fouls will drive a coach nuts. You've got to be disciplined and tied together to have success.
And got it! Another basket!
And I think some of us saw this coming, but now it's happened. He set the new all-time rookie record for points scored in a season.
This was a record that almost seemed unattainable, unfathomable. But here we are, witnessing history in the making, and quite possibly the start of a career that's already showing the hallmark of a truly generational talent.
And you know, with all the hype leading up to MP getting drafted and joining the league, all the naysayers out there can now be silenced. MP has not only proven he's a quality talent, but an exceptional and elite level player. You have to compare his point production to not just MJ's rookie year, but Kareem's as well. And MP has now topped them all, including Wilt Chamberlain's mark of 2,707 points in his rookie season way back in 1960. I think we're witnessing the beginning of a legendary career, folks. Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And the second free throw is good. And he nails the third. And So it's the Brooklyn Nets up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And their defense has stood out. Changes. MP's checked in for Sharp. Porter Jr. comes in for Williams. Dimon comes in for Martin. Dimon out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Michael Porter. Then it's MP. And it's Clowney in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. MP, that was good.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
Left side, Morant. Circus shot, John Morant.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Here's Dimon. In his last outing, 8 points for him. There's a screen. Here's MP. 6 on the shot clock. The shot. And there's another one for Brooklyn.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Outside Wells. Back to Morant. Fires from deep. And Morant laces the triple.
Well, when the three is falling for Morant, it's a bad sign for the defense.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Just an electrifying style on the court for John Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh, yeah. No, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Clark outside. Back to Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Wells, that's good.
Well, you see here just how good Morant is at spotting openings, then moving the ball into them.
From deep, MP. MP drills the three.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Pass to Wells. Aldama outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, Aldama's size makes attacking from right under the hoop an easy option.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, guys. Well, this September, Grizzlies legend Marc Gasol was enshrined in the Basketball Hall of Fame. A 3-time All-Star and Defensive Player of the Year, Marc was acquired in a trade for his brother, Pau Gasol, who was likewise an All-Star with the Grizzlies. Marc, a fixture on and off the court in Memphis. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nick Claxton comes in for Clowney, and Cam Thomas subbed in for Mann. Edey's checked in for Memphis. Jaren Jackson comes in for Aldama. Pass to Jackson. Over MP. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 11 points.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
From deep, MP. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
His production from range has been nothing short of astounding.
51 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, he's the defensive anchor, but Jackson Jr. is reminding everyone he is a force on offense as well.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Edey with a screen on MP. Jackson can't get it to go. Nets leading by 17. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
To the middle. Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And so it's MP making things happen for the Brooklyn Nets. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. We'll be right back.
For the Western Conference, Jamal Murray.
Give it up for Jamal Murray, who takes home this honor. The guy can play the 1, the 2, maybe give you a few minutes at the 3.
And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Defensively, play like you.
Thanks, as always, for watching.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Checking out the group for Tomas Isalo to start the second half. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's Jalen Wells. Then there's Ja Morant. And when you're trying to slow down a great scorer, there are those shots you've just got to live with, Stan.
Well, look, B.A., you can't take away everything, particularly from the great players. I think when you're game planning, what you have to decide is just that. What can you live with and what do you want to take away? And you try to just make those great players a little bit less efficient. You're not going to shut them down, but maybe you can make them a little bit less efficient.
That one drops for him. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and Morant definitely has that floater in his arsenal.
To the paint. Here's him. Good! That's another bucket!
Once again, he's hit the 40-point mark as he has been nothing short of stellar all season long.
And now he has moved into third all-time for most 40-point games in a single season.
Well, Jordan did it an incredible 37 times back in 1987, but that mark has been passed. What a special year this guy's had.
From outside the arc. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Here's Morant. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Here's Dimon. No made baskets yet. Stan, he's one of the most exciting players in the league right now. What makes Ja Morant so special?
Well, look, B.A., his explosiveness. Sometimes he makes you nervous with how much he throws his body around. But what I love about Ja is that it shows he has no off swing. He plays with intensity. Yeah, when Morant gets a step to the hoop, he's looking to drop that hammer.
Hits the trifecta. MP's got 47 points.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Jackson, the pass to Morant. From downtown. The rebound by the Nets. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. MP outside for three. Dimon. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists in the game.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Sends it home from three-point land. Jackson's got 16 points now.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
For Brooklyn, Cloudy, he's checked in for Claxton. Williams comes in for Porter Jr. And it's Mann in for Thomas. And Memphis also making a switch. Clark is checked in for Edey.
Some guards are absolutely fearless working inside. And Morant very high on that list.
It's his first trip to the line. Martin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And Morant drops them both. Brooklyn leading by 23. MP outside. The kick out to Williams. From deep, MP. Cleared away by Wells. Memphis is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Oh, swiped away. Inside, here's MP. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
You know, I like to see that kind of toughness from a young player. MP willing to put his body on the line.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
Out to the right wing. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Pass to Clowney. 3 on the clock. And here's MP from outside. Gets the 3 to fall. MP's got 53 points.
We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
Morant with it. He's got 15. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Morant's got 17. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points. Look. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I loved it.
Making a switch here. MP's checked in. Nets leading by 23. MP is out there with Zaire Williams. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Martin in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. MP against Jackson. Fader on the way. The Grizzlies pull it in.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
Jackson against MP. Lets it go from deep. And again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Outside Wells. Shot to stop the run. Jackson gets the bucket.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Sinks the tray. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
From the arc. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 4 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's Wells. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Nets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And it's another win for this team. 54 victories for them this year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
And then Morant with the jam! A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard.
Another one falls! Amazing!
And with this tremendous night, he is tied for second most 60-point games in a season.
What a year he's having. Game after game, being able to score so effortlessly. Truly remarkable. And Morant gets it to go.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
Outside Morant. So we see the Nets taking the W here. Boy, they were something special.
60+ in the win for you. Was I? I took a lot of good shots, and I made a good share. Brian, back to you.
Dominic, thank you very much.
Right here.
Yo, T-Man.
Yes!
I kick everything up a notch. Rest is for the weak. I need to work even harder.
This is it, gentlemen. This is the playoffs. But we're going to prove those people wrong when we hoist up that Larry O'Brien truck.
About that article.
Oh, you mean the one by Roseanne Cohn?
Hurtful. Hope you install your front gate. Developing our player evaluations one by one. So then we finish those around with the next little regulated something every weekend. Egg Benedict. I love you know what? Comments on it. Sometimes. You're not going to the right places. I'll send you some rest. Because I've been posting cake photos on Saturday. Someone over here is taking notice. I like one photo. Every photo. Look, I'm not mad. You gotta find me supplies, okay? Okay. And I mean quality ingredients, okay? Because in chemistry, you still think I saw your report on shooting guards this morning. You're focusing on small results.
We're talking that lies on people that go under the radar, but we're running out without extending on. There's exclusions less than 100 things.
What's the point? That's not a metric that we say.
Sure. No one's watching.
I don't know if that's true.
Imagine if hundreds of people could hear us talking.